Let's have a look at this Hot Wheels the 80s series 1982 Toyota Supra. As you can see, it is a fairly nice custom model. Now this model was actually shown to me on Facebook by a friend of mine, Dr. Tharinder, and he sent me the link with a gentle hint, why don't you buy it? He didn't need to hint anymore, obviously. I'd already bought it and I got the car a few days later from the seller. So let's have a look. Okay, I've managed to not mangle the card. That's good. Let's keep that aside, and here is the car. Wow. Now this is a very well detailed model. You can see that it's got the Toyota Supra lettering picked out on it. The tail lamps are actually painted in the correct colors, which is not the case with all Hot Wheels models. Some of them just have blobs of body colored paint there, I suppose like a DIY project for you to do later, but this one has proper painted tail lamps. It's got some very nice 3-spoke wheels on it. I think I've seen wheels of this kind in Need for Speed Underground 1 or 2. I can't really remember. It's been nearly 2 decades since I played those games. Turning the car over, you can see the good detail continues. We've got one headlight slightly half peeking up, and that's where we see the first little chink in the armor. Have a look at the card. Now have a look at the car. Shall I do it again? Card, car. Yep, nothing on the front is picked out in paint. It's all body colored or black plastic. Maybe that's something I can look at in the future. However, something that is picked out, and I'm trying to get the phone to focus on that, let me see if I can, is that you can see the oil cooler lines have been molded into the plastic. So that's a nice bit of detail there. In fact, we can even see the oil cooler lurking beneath. There we get a better view of the lines and the oil cooler. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's have a look at the card. That's how it is on the card. Actually, I beg your pardon, that would most likely be, I don't know if this has a turbo or not. I didn't do much reading on this model. If it does have a turbo, then that would probably be the intercooler with the oil cooler sitting in the same area basically. But either way, you've got some lovely detail on the front of this car right there. I need to go and research that, because for someone who's an automotive journalist, I should know these things. Apologies for that. So on the back we can see it's an 82 Supra. It's a 2022 casting. Mattel. Hot Wheels is owned by Mattel, as is Matchbox, and this model is made in Malaysia. We have a bit of undercarriage detail. We just see the diff there and a bit of the front suspension, but not as much detail as you'd get on, say, a Tomica model. But that's okay. Each brand has their pluses and minuses. So to sum up, this is a very nice model, let down by just, I think the front detail is probably the weakest part of it. I need to do something about that headlamp and the turn indicators and the parking lamps, but the rear and the sides look excellent. So there you are, the Hot Wheels 82 Toyota Supra. The artwork on the card plus the car.